Tell me about yourself.
My name's Levi Wiegand. I am a associate principal here at DAG Architects. I'm, still young in my career, but super excited about the opportunities I've had since I started. And I guess I went to undergrad at UF and grad at UF, and so I think that's why I'm here.
Yeah. So, what years were you at UF?
So I graduated undergrad in 2013. Took 2 years off and got married, and my wife worked on her degree, and then we switched. And I came back and was married doing grad school and graduated there in 2017.
So how has your experience at UF and the educational environment prepared you for success in your career?
I had no expectations going into architecture school. I only applied to one school. I had never seen the studios, and I walked in there day one and it was culture shock. But what it taught me to do, how to approach problems, how to approach people, all of those I think have just been benefits to what I hope to achieve in an architectural career.
So talk a little bit about your architectural career. Where have you worked? And,
So while my wife was going to grad school, I worked in Orlando at a firm, and we did it's Orlando, it was a lot of commercial type work. And then I actually ended up coming back to Destin, this is where her family's from, and returning to DAG Architects, which is where I interned while I was in high school. And so it was this kind of coming home moment that just felt so good. And since being there, it's like, I can't speak highly enough of DAG Architects, the things that they've achieved, the amount of resources that they give the team, and the people that they've continued to grow in the organization.
How have you kept in touch with the school? What are your relationships with former classmates or other alumni?
Mm-hmm. So right now I'm in the Architecture Alumni Council, and I'm the emerging professional representative. And so that's a great way. I'm excited about getting to plug back into the school on this side of the education side, on the professional side. The other thing is that while I was there at UF, I taught a number of students, and they're just now graduating. And so it's been really neat to see some of these young students and how they have progressed and grown while they're finishing up their schooling there at UF.
Can you tell me any other success stories of other classmates that you have? How have they done in their careers?
Yeah. One of the things I think is most interesting is that even though they graduated in architecture, a number of my friends didn't stay in architecture. But everything that they learned in school has been directly applied to whatever they're jumping into. I have one friend that actually designed shoes at Nike, and they're using the same computer programs that we use, the same design methods, but it's a shoe instead of a building. I have another classmate that's now teaching at the University of Miami, and another classmate that is writing a book and touring architecture around the world and taking pictures of it. And the language that they learned in school is how they're formulating that book. And so I think it's important to realize that just because it's architecture school doesn't limit what you could do with it. It's limitless. There's so many opportunities.